I've been preparing myself for this for like last couple of months spiritually. I haven't posted nothing on TikTok in a while. It's probably going to be broke down in a couple of parts. You know what I mean? But God definitely has a message for his people. You know what I mean? It's time, just like I said in my previous messages, when I began this journey and began to know who I am and begin to operate in the God that I am in my life. God began to reveal, a lot of things to me, and you have to excuse me, when the spirit, is very intense, strong, calming experience for me, because that's why I say, I'm not going to put no hashtags or nothing on this video, because it's just only for the elite. Understand when I say the elite, I mean those that were chosen. We all have been called, but there were only 144,000 chosen. We're here to teach. We're here to guide. And God has revealed to me in so many ways, so many synchronicities, so many affirmations, confirmations, just with my spirit, I know without a doubt. That's why it took me so long to even do another video, because I had to because I know what God has in store for not just me, but for all of us. It's so great. Our human minds can't even fathom. Because see, what we have to understand and realize, that the veil has been broken. The veil is broken. I hear Tatasita. It makes me feel so good to finally know at the age of 37, took me 37 years, but I thank God that I did live to see it, and I'm young and I'm wise, The things that I thought made me crazy, the things that made me feel like a black sheep and people would never understand, now it seems like the whole world talking about it. I was born knowing these things. I was born knowing these things. My mother said she carried me for 10 and a half months. They tried to induce her labor and they couldn't. It's record. 10 and a half months. Birthday October 30th, 1983. That's almost, that sounds like 10 and a half. Mother said when I came out of the womb, I was like an old man, gray hair, long fingernails and wrinkles. 3 days later, I was like a regular baby. I never understood the significance of that. It didn't hit me until just like recently, when it's just like everything that I'm hearing people talk about angels and about divination and speaking in tongues and you know what I'm saying, and things that made me look weird, things that got me put out of the ministry. Cause you know what I'm saying, I was a thug nigga, drug dealer, gunner, fighter, addict, and I was also a minister. Now, There's been many times, a lot of things to me, and I knew in my spirit was not God. Even what's in the Bible. I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear it, but it's the truth. See, man has made God this little. God is immeasurable. See, the Bible got us thinking, got us believing that these little old sins we do gonna put us in hell. That's a lie. Only thing gonna put you in hell is you. Your mind gonna put you in hell. We was there. We ain't there no more. So what you gonna do? Tell you, I'm the last person that I thought God would ever call, ever ordain, ever get a knowledge and a wisdom and understanding to be, even though I know I've always been a leader, I've always known that my life was destined for riches and glory. See, people don't understand what divine abundance really is. I also learned something else from my guys, and and God, just gave me confirmation that I am a bloodline descendant of a very, very special man. A lot of people even know about it. Black man. His name was Mansa Musa. The richest man in the history of this world. Not even the 13 families had as much money as him. When this man came to your country, he changed the economy from broke to rich. He was wealth. He was abundance. I sit back and I look at all these billionaires we got. All these millionaires. But yet still we got all these people out here uneducated, no reforms in the prison, children having children, gays, homosexual, all these things that can be cured with love, oneness, happiness. Because see, me, I know without a doubt in my mind, in my life, that we as empaths elite beings, chosen ones, we are destined for greatness. Destined. There ain't nothing that any person of the flesh, of this flesh here, can do that can be greater than the spirit and the love and the oneness of God. There ain't nothing. Evil is only a state of mind. God didn't need to create evil to make himself whole. He is whole. God is everything that you think, that you can imagine he is. He's that and then affinity. I'm going to tell you like this. This is how I explain it to my lady. We all know God, the creator. He's the source. Now, at this time, we plugged in. Now, this source has a limitless amount of energy flowing through the spiritual outlet that we all are plugged into. Limitless. It's just like you think about it. It's just like you listen to this. It don't matter what amount of voltage is going through any building, any dwelling, no matter what it is. You can take a light bulb, a $1 Dollar General light bulb, and plug that little light bulb, that $1 light bulb, into a socket, and it's gonna be perfectly, it's gonna light, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do, and it's gonna be perfectly fine. 12 million volts, and on tape number probably 250, 300, maybe. But I guarantee you, that light bulb ain't gonna blow. When it's connected to the source. And with that same plug, you could also plug a refrigerator, 2-3 refrigerators in that same outlet. And they gonna power up and do everything they're supposed to do. Do you get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, it don't matter how little or how big some of y'all egos is, or y'all persona, it don't, we all plugged into the same source. Let's get this understood. Jesus, a Yeshua, the Holy Spirit, which is fire. You didn't know that, did you? What the Bible say, consuming fire. That's the Holy Spirit. See, Satan got you thinking that's his dump. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. God and Satan don't share the same tools. They don't work with the same things. Remember that. See, I'm going to tell you one thing. See, I seen the Holy Spirit. That's how I know it's fire. I seen it when I began my journey. In the middle of the day. Couldn't even explain what it was. God didn't tell me what it was until about 2 months later. All I knew is I seen a big ball of fire that went through the sky and disappeared. And no one else seen it. No one else. Didn't see a report about it or nothing. I had an angel on video. Some people may remember when I posted on Facebook, thought I was losing my mind. When I tell you the sky, see, the devil tried to make me believe that it was aliens because I was so amazed, not knowing that the angels was flying around, boosting that energy for everyone. And I seen them. Oh, I was all on Facebook, man. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Thought I was losing it. I'm going to my neighbors, waking my neighbor, telling them to come out of sleep. Right over my house. I woke my lady up. Come. They all seen it. They didn't even know what to make. They went back in the house. I watched the sun. The same sun. That they say we can't look at. I stared at the sun, and I watched the sun come down till it was about